caretakers who call themselves managers, they collect what they call caution fee. Who handles this damage?
Okay, thank you so much, Explorer. This damage, let me start with. This property was handed over to the lack of funds in a good functional state. There was a written attestation to that effect. Now, that means this fault is due to the tenant. What do we do? I noticed this when I came for tenant inspection and I pointed it out in writing to the occupant, and she had to acknowledge receipt of that. So that is taken care of. Now, the next thing is caution deposit is not just fixed. Before you say you hear what's the total package, that's the what's freely used now, and you hear things like 100, 20, 20, 30, 100, 20, 25. Now, that is how it goes. You say 100 being the rent, there may be agreement, agency, and caution. That's the way they freely use it now. But you don't just freely put caution. It's supposed to be a pledge amount held for things like this. Now, it's supposed to be for damages, it's supposed to be for service charge, obligations, and other things. And if it is not used, it should be returned fully to the tenant. But in this case, in fixing the caution deposit of this apartment, for instance, I have to factor in the costs of eventualities. That means the furnitures, the fitting, the things that can get damaged, the electricity bill, service charge, and all those things that can form the outstanding when the tenant is moving out are carefully calculated, and the amount is used in fixing the caution deposit. So if you have a caution deposit that is not enough to cover outstanding, then that means the whole purpose of the caution deposit is defeated. For instance, if this replacement will cost me, say, 30,000 naira, and I've collected the 20,000 caution deposits, and maybe the person that left here has electricity bill of 10,000, waste collection bill of 5,000, security levy of say another 10,000, then that means my 20,000 caution deposits is just not up to it. So in this case, the caution deposit collected to take care of it. It will be replaced, or I can tell the last occupant to come and fix it to my own standard and specification and collect. Is either I do it, remove it from the caution deposit, or I ask the occupant to fix it to my own standard. In that case, we will not remove it from the caution deposit. And it's not only this, you go around, look at other things, look at whether the person is going for service charge, electricity, waste disposal, security, in some cases water, and all the other obligations of the tenant.
Okay, we are still with Surv Fati Kayode, and he just brought us to one property that was formerly managed by the owner, who is a lawyer, and they just handed this property to him. Now, I want to ask these questions. A lot of people normally give to lawyers because they believe lawyers know things about property law, land law. I want to ask, are lawyers quacks?
Well, I would say in the context of property management, I would say a big yes to that. Lawyers are professional in law practice. When it comes to property management, they are quacks. And like this place was managed by the owner, as you rightly said. And for several years, it was self-managing, and he had a lot of litigations. The man that was staying next door, his tenants, The matter dragged on in court because, of course, there were quick notices flying right and left. And the matter got to court, and the tenant got some legal injunction to delay judgment, and became a physical thing because the owner was staying just in front. So the company was so toxic and a lot of right and physical fighting. So when he couldn't handle it, he passed it over to me. And the first thing I did was I met with the tenants. There was a lot of meetings, and we had a gentleman agreement, alternative dispute resolution, and the tenant packed out on his own. No money was spent on litigation, yet I got possession back from the tenants. And when I took over, I saw that a lot of structural errors. Like right behind me, this is the cookie unit, that was done. But when I got in, it's a place, no ventilation, and it was so dark. There was very little I could do other than to open this place up. How to open it up, this is now a 2 feet by 1.5 feet. I have to throw it open so that at least light and ventilation can come in. And as you can see, a lot of there's a leakage. The water tank was kept above me there, and anytime it leaks, it's solved the wall. There were a lot of structural errors, and we had to move all the tanks to a scaffold outside instead of being on the surface. We had to make it an external scaffold. We did a lot of plastering. We had no sign to get it right. So back to your question whether lawyers are quacks when it comes to property management, I'll say yes. Are they useful in property management? I'll say yes. I'll say yes. When you need to draft a tenancy agreement that is sound, a lawyer is needed. In the course of management, in some cases, there will be some disputes, there will be some problems that you may be constrained to evict your tenants. Maybe after every other resolutions and mediations that failed, the lawyer is brought in for the litigation. When you pay the lawyer for that service, that ends his own. But when it comes to the property selection, property management, working on it, innovating, getting the right partisans, that is obviously not the lawyer's familiar terrain.
Okay, thank you very much. Really appreciate you.
Thank you.
And we pray that we'll give you more jobs so that you manage houses for us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, that was Surv Fati K. We call him Fati K or Fati Kayode, the expert. You've heard from him. Self-management is not the ideal thing. You need a professional to manage your property because it is an investment. Well, till we meet again, it's goodbye from us, and I still remain your real estate explorer, where I don't just tell you things, but I also show you. So keep on watching Lands and Cribs. And again, if you are yet to subscribe, I will encourage you to just click the subscribe button so that when we upload the latest videos, you will be the first to be notified. Thank you and goodbye.